I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, 'cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't have called it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've done it. I have found the dumbest elected official alive.
Even though that we know that it's not always true that you need a gun to fight back someone with a gun. Because those hero cadets didn't. Levu Labrescu, a Holocaust survivor, professor at Virginia Tech, didn't have a gun when he selflessly gave up his body to prevent the Virginia Tech shooter from entering his classroom and saving lives that day.
So following his logic, he believes that because certain citizens found themselves in an active shooter situation in a place where they were not permitted to have a firearm in order to defend themselves, and because they found other ways to defend themselves, which led to great bodily harm to themselves or even death, that's somehow proof that you don't need a firearm in order to defend yourself from an active shooter. Well, that is brilliant. I've got an idea. Let's put this theory in practice. No more Capitol Police at the General Assembly building. That's right. If there's ever an active shooter, well, the delegate here, how do you pronounce Jackass? Delegate Jackass here will just simply throw himself into the line of fire in order to prove his theory. I'm sure he possesses that level of dedication. That is freaking brilliant.
I've been saying it for a long time. They don't need fucking security then. Fuck them and their security. We don't need guns. They don't need guns. Right? Hi, guys. I'm back.
What up? Let's go to the Rumble side there. We got Jennifer with us, Finn Boy, Jonah, Hart, Adam's with us. How y'all doing today? We were just fucking around in the background here with us, doing the pre-gaming and everything. Davey was talking about the trip that he went on. And
which was fun. And then I got back to reality. Boy, that wasn't fun at all.
No, this ain't gonna be fun at all. But it is fuck around Friday. We just gonna have some fun with shit tonight too. So
I hear you got into a little scuffle while I was gone. I heard there's a new star of the show. I heard there was somebody who took over my
y'all have to see this because
idiocy while I was gone.
He may actually have to show up Saturday, and if he does, like I told Davey, he may have to take a back seat. He may show up Saturday. All right.
Miss you too, Finn.
I just want y'all to understand that there is a long email chain where he was talking about, I want to do debate style 2 minutes. I was like, nah, I'm not doing your 2-minute TikTok bullshit. You made a fucking claim. You back it up. And he's like, okay, 5 to 10 minutes. I don't care. Just debate style. I'm asking just for debate style. I was like, no. You will have the time you need to make your fucking point. So this motherfucker at the end's like, okay, I could take 20 to 30 minutes uninterrupted to make a super long presentation if I so choose. I'm going to make a fucking presentation. I'm going to put a PowerPoint. But fucking do it. 100% fucking do it. I will give you every bit of fucking time you need. And once you are done, the absolute verbal berating will begin. This is a well-documented fucking case. And you're going to tell me I lied about the Gretchen Whitmer case because I said yes. The ones that gave material aid did deserve prison, but the ones that didn't, the 5 that didn't, 3 of them actually were acquitted of the charges in court. 2 of them had a mistrial. Those 2 went back to court, and the judge said, you cannot prove that the government was involved in planning. So in other words, the government told them that, or the court told them, the government cannot be told about this in any way to prove that they were planning the kidnapping. He wants to call me a liar? Dude, this is 4 fucking years removed from this case right now. Let's go, because I'm gonna blast him. This is gonna be fun, guys. But anyway.
Yeah,
I do want to point out that at the beginning, he wanted me to go on this. Look, at the very fucking beginning, you can stream the Discord. If you hadn't spent 2 days pussyfooting around and you could have done it on a massive channel in front of thousands of people, but you blew that chance. 2 days.
What channel?
I don't fucking know. I don't care. Which told me he's clip farming right now. And that's what told me. It could have been a massive channel. I got big connections. We could have done this on this. You're clip farming. Because that's what the fuck you little losers do. Right? So I was like, no. We're not. I actually was like, no, I want to bring a mod onto my side too if we're going to do this. I don't care. I'll go on to your platform. I'm going to bring a mod from my side then. And he's like, no, the dude's not going to do that. He's not going to let somebody else moderate with him. Then fuck you, dude. That's a 2 versus 1. All you have to do is just make a damn statement and refuse to put up any evidence whatsoever of my claims. And then I just look like an insane asshole, right?
Yeah.
That's a 2 fucking 1. The 2 versus 1.
Has he seen this show before? You're going to fault him for thinking you're an insane asshole.
I contacted Rick because,
you
know, Rick's a no-nonsense bullshit kind of guy. You know, He'll berate me if he has to. He'll berate him if he has to. Shut us both down equally. I do trust Rick to be equal 100% and all that, right? Yeah. So I contact him. I find out Rick's daughter died not too long ago in a car wreck.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, fuck. He's like, but yeah, I'll still do it. So I was like mulling in my mind at this point
wait a minute.
in time. Yes.
Was he allowed? Were you allowed to say that?
It's in the Discord. Everybody knows. He sent Rob a message publicly. But yeah, I found out about that. Apparently he told me before and I didn't see it. But yeah, I just found out about that. So that pussyfooting for 2 fucking days was me actually pondering, should I should I force him to do this? Or, is this a fucking thing? I was milling over, should I find somebody else for 2 fucking days because he had just lost his daughter not too long ago. So you can straight up go fuck yourself, motherfucker. But yeah, so I lay this out. I was like, no, we ain't doing no 2-minute bullshit. I don't want your little, we're not doing the TikTok brain bullshit. And he's like, okay, 5 to 10 minutes. I was like, no. You will have the time you need to state your case. And I will have the time I need to state the case. Rick will have full control over mics so he can mute when necessary. Dude, he started arguing, what about this? What about this? What about this? You were trying to pick something apart so you can actually try to nail something down. Wait a minute. I want you to understand, I played you from the very fucking beginning. And if you show up, this is going to be amazing. Motherfucker, you made a claim. Your claim was that I lied. You will state your fucking claim that I lied in a debate style 2-minute fucking format. You throw out this, and I can't answer back in 2 minutes, or even 5, or even 10. And then you just say, well, he didn't answer this one. Look at him. What an idiot. I'm not new to this shit. You made the claim that I lied. Or prove your damn point. Either that or shut the fuck up, dude. Because I know you're trying to clip farm. I will give you your clips. Not a fucking problem. It's going to be fun. Even if you sit there, it would be more hilarious to sit there and watch you make a 20, 30-minute fucking presentation about how I lied about the Whitmer case. 4 years after the shit, how I lied. I want to see that presentation. We'll make it a fucking video. I'll put you full screen. You'll have full control over all presentation if you want to. 4 years fucking removed and everything I said was fucking true and you know it. And so let's have that game. It's going to be fun. I'm going to send you the link. I don't care about your bullshit. I don't care what you're doing. What I am going to do is sit there and systematically rip you the fuck apart while I insult you along the way. You are pathetic. My mistake last time was taking you as a serious person and not a lolcow. But being the lolcow that you are, I will give you the clips so you can sit there and say Republicans are stupid. Guess what, faggot? I'm not Republican. So nothing about me screams libertarian at all either. So if I'm stupid, wouldn't that you, as a more left than me person, be goddamned retarded? You proved my point. Thank you, sir. Anyway, Davey, I want you to check this out, brother.
I was gonna play this real quick.
Oh, let's go.
This is this is rich. It says kids today will never understand how hard 90s Democrats would get canceled in 2026. This is why they think Rich is a Republican. Oh, we're gonna smash.
It don't matter. Hit the play it. I don't care.
Not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country.
Our immigration policies are shambles, plain and simple. And right now, our borders are amazingly porous to people who shouldn't be here, such as terrorists, drug smugglers, etc.
If you break our laws by entering this country without permission and give birth to a child, we reward that child with U.S. citizenship. And we wonder, in this country, why we have an illegal immigration problem.
Unlawful immigration is not acceptable.
We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
Is that Sheldon Whitehouse? Hold
That's
on.
what the fuck I am, motherfucker.
Is that Sheldon Whitehouse? Oh no, it looks like him though, kind of. It was like fucking Tucker. It was like Tucker Carlson's fat dad.
I remember the face, but not the name.
Adam says Harry Reid.
Figure video. My camera is all kinds of fucky right now, though.
You're a little dark. You look like the broadside
But
of
if
Atlanta.
I bring it this way and lower down the
You are
brightness,
Jesus, Powder. I'm excited to have my own poll place to supervise on Election Day, June 2nd. Mark my words, one day I will run an election in my county. Good for
there
you,
go,
Jennifer. Good for you.
But yeah, that's what the fuck I am.
These motherfuckers are clapped. That was Chuck Schumer. That was Chuck fucking Schumer making a comment about illegal immigration. There he is.
And now this motherfucker's saying these illegal immigrants need to be here to pick the fucking vegetables from our fucking ground and scrub our goddamn toilets and do all the bullshit menial labor work like the minimum wage jobs, flipping your burgers. They need to be doing all that so you can go on to do better, bigger things with your life.
Oh,
so you mean to tell me you want a fucking slave labor class?
Did you say
Holy
bigger?
fuck.
Did you say bigger?
Yeah.
The Goyim are waking the fuck up. Deal with it. Hey, bitch, the Goyim are waking the fuck up. Deal with it.
Did you say bigger?
That is all right. AI is just getting too fucking wild. All right.
You said bigger, right? Look at them fucking things. I think they'd have more fans of her tits. You know, I don't like big fake tits. I don't like big fake tits on people. Why? Put it back, Richard. Put it the fuck back.
All right.
You don't disrespect fat-titted Anna Kasparian. Don't you ever fucking disrespect fat-titted Anna Kasparian. Listen, no.
Why is that looking right, though? I mean,
sorry, Mark, not too big. It does look fun. I don't like big fake tits, but if Anna got a pair of tits that big, they wouldn't look bad. Bro, would you not get blown by that? Would you not?
That's not the question.
Listen, my dick would get lost.
Why did you?
My dick would get lost in that. My dick would be like a person in the fucking Amazon forest. Just lost for days. My balls, different story.
Dude, I didn't. Look, I'm going to be honest. I did not even look at the face. I didn't even look at the face till you said Anna Kasparian, and I was like, wait, what? That's how effective it was. I didn't even know it was her. Oh shit! I just saw like the what is that? That's so
the SS hat. That's
no,
a fucking that's an SS hat right there. Yeah.
And then they just
I
didn't even realize. See, it was that effective.
Hey, listen.
All right.
I was passionate about the ending of fucking Boss Level. That's how passionate I am about Anna Kasparian's fake tits.
Oh God! All right, check this out though.
Working to bring you all the latest details on whatever happened inside this house in Mountainair. I think we just missed it. It's somewhere there. This morning, in a situation that escalated very quickly. 3 people are dead, more than 20 others hospitalized.
Well, New Mexico State Police now leading this investigation, and they say an unknown substance is to blame, spread by direct contact. Our Chopper 4 was overhead as fire crews and hazmat teams kept a large perimeter around that house.
Tonight, we are getting more details straight from the Mountainair mayor. Here's Emily Faith.
This house right here behind me is where 4 people were found unresponsive in Mountainair Wednesday morning, and it's considered ground zero for a deadly unknown substance. We know that countless people have been exposed as investigators try to put together the puzzle pieces.
There were 3 or 4 bodies that were unconscious at a home. And so my first initial thought was carbon monoxide and natural gas.
The mayor of Mountainair, Peter Nieto, says he soon learned an unknown substance was to blame. 2 people were pronounced dead on the scene. The other 2 were given Narcan, an overdose reversal drug, and
2 were given an overdose reversal drug. 4
Narcan.
people unresponsive, and 2 were given it. This sounds like a drug den.
Yes.
taken to UNM Hospital. One of those died after arriving at the ER.
Within an hour, I was told that multiple EMS workers of ours and of other agencies were going to the hospital due to throwing up, vomiting, headaches, and dizziness.
Then
Okay. So
overdose on Fent.
The people that showed up there within an hour had to go to the hospital because they were sick.
Yeah.
As first responders moved in, 18 of them were transported to the hospital as well, 3 of which are being kept overnight for observation, including Mountainair EMS Chief Josh Lewis. Even nurses at UNMH were affected as well. In all, 25 people have been exposed. But by what? For now, it's still a mystery.
Is it fentanyl? Is it another chemical?
Yes.
Is it a mixture of the
No.
two? That's the question that no one has answers to right now.
But one that Albuquerque Fire Rescue's hazmat squad hopes to help solve, suiting up to sample, decontaminate, and remove the substance from the house. The mayor is asking his community to be patient as they work to learn more.
It's a very scary situation. All we can do is move forward and hopefully find out what it is and make sure that those that are right now in the hospital come out and make a full recovery.
Now, as soon as we get the test results back from AFR's hazmat team on what this unknown substance is, we'll be sure to update you on air and online at KOB.com. In Mountainair, Emily Faith, KOB4.
Now, what is this? Where is this?
This is in
New Mexico?
New Mexico.
I didn't even fucking hear where it was. And just by the look of it and what they were doing, I fucking knew where it was.
Right. Let's check this out.
Jennifer said, Narcan works. I've given it unconscious folks in my town. 2 lived, 2 I don't know. EMTs took them. How did this happen? Drug addicts. That's how this happened.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But here's the thing. I have a working theory with this. The 3 people are dead from more than a dozen first responders, blah, blah, blah. We heard about that. Okay, this was in New Mexico. Here's the thing. How much you want to bet that they stuff fentanyl powder in the return duct in the HVAC unit?
Why?
To hide it.
Okay.
How much you want to bet that happened? It's a drug den. You're hiding that. You got fentanyl powder. Now, that's a big fucking offense. What's the best way to do? Man, nobody checks the HVAC system, right? You see, like, every time they raid, they never even look in that shit. What's the biggest opening for you? Well, that would be the return. So you open up the return, and you shove the fentanyl powder in the return, and you close it up.
I guarantee they didn't put it in
air that's coming through the house, through your HVAC system, is picking up fentanyl powder and running it through the system. That fucking HEPA filter's not gonna stop that shit from going through.
What? Sorry, I heard a big bang upstairs. The baby fell on her fucking. The fucking baby apparently fell on her head because she's too. She doesn't understand fucking height yet, but she does at the same time. Like, but she doesn't understand that the end of the couch is the end of the couch, so she just goes, ha, 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 bam! This baby's gonna be retarded one day because she keeps hitting her fucking head. This baby's gonna rattle her brain.
Right.
I think you're right. I think I was gonna say if they put it in the not the return. I used to do HVAC work and I fucking forget. But where the air comes out and it was just, they probably put it. You know what? To be honest with you, they're probably that retarded. They took the duct, the grate off, put it right there, and fucking when they turned the air on, it was just fucking coming out of the air. I guarantee you, they weren't smart enough to put it in the return.
Well, it would also depend on where they were. If all 4 bodies were in the same room, yeah. But that also means, well, as much as it's running through there, you could probably, yeah.
Probably
that could probably happen too.
They probably put it in the fucking, they weren't thinking about the return. They were probably just thinking about, oh, I could just open this grate and put it right there. And they just fucking, or in the ground. They picked it up, put it in the ground because we have air conditioning that it's in coming from the ground.
Yeah, fuck that.
So they just took the grate off, put it right there, put it down, and when somebody put the fucking air conditioning on, it just went whoop and went through the fucking house.
Right?
Yeah, that's what they. Dude, it's just people are just fucking. Dude, I'm fucking scared of like. I saw somebody just touched it. Like I was watching. I think I was going through cop videos for LCC after this, and I saw one, and the guy just touched the guy who had fentanyl on him, and the cop all of a sudden started fucking like shaking, and he had to go to the fucking hospital. Like fucking dude just touched him.
Yeah.
Like that's. I would be more. I'm more scared of fentanyl than I am fucking COVID.
Dude, what is it? A milligram, 1/1000 or 1/1 millionth of a gram a milligram of this shit will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
A little fucking... you walk into an area with 4 dead bodies, not knowing what's in the fucking air. Fentanyl powder is in the air. You go in there, people go in within an hour, they start feeling sick. That makes sense.
I don't know. So this is what I don't understand. Why is it created? Like I don't get it. Like I get it, like it's not like where you create ricin.
It's a badass sedative.
Yeah, I understand that, but how? I'm trying to wrap my head around like if 1/1,000,000th of a gram would kill you. Like, is it shipped by bricks? Is it shipped by fucking like? How does it? If this little cum stain of a fucking of a speck can kill you, 3 grains of salt, 3 grains of fucking salt.
Okay, it's 2 milligrams. 2 milligrams of fentanyl is considered the lethal dose. Yes, 5 to 15 grains of salt, and that's in the air, dude.
So, but what? Why is it produced? Who produces it? And is it sent through? Is it mixed with cocaine? So that's how it gets it. Is it mixed with pills like Molly? And
it's
then
a
that's
fully synthetic. China makes it. The precursors and everything China makes. It's a fully synthetic anesthetic. I mean, it's very fucking effective. We've used it for a long fucking time, but the precursors and the knowledge to do this have been pushed out there from China. So,
Jennifer says it's a violent death. You convulse till you die. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mark says I wore fentanyl patches for pain management for a while. Yeah, no, I know that. Like, I completely understand because they've given me propofol. Before I went to surgery, I think they gave me fentanyl one time. And like, I was like, okay. I forget what it was, but I went in for something. I think it was right when I was getting my stomach surgery. I think they said they were giving me fentanyl or whatever it was, but like I get that. I get they give it to you, but like, and Finn says, where'd it go? Compared to heroin and other opiates, it's relatively easy to make, and since it's so concentrated, it's easy to smuggle.
Right.
It chips to cartels to smuggle, but
dude,
I'm just trying to figure out like what,
think about a tenth of coke.
A what?
A tenth of coke.
What's a tenth? What's a tenth?
A little 10 bag.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, $10 bag. And just
$10 bag. Who sells $10 bags of cocaine? You did?
Have you not seen this fucking area?
No,
dude, you can get dime bags of fucking weed. You can get 10s for anything down. Well, okay, it's not 10 anymore, but I mean, still the amount of it. It was just like a little bump or two every, for that.
That's what I mean. $10 worth of cocaine right now is it's probably like one bump. They're just like, all right, here's $10. You're like,
but that would kill everybody in your house.
No, that would kill your fucking neighborhood.
Yeah,
that would kill your fucking and I get that, but like it's what. I'm still trying to wrap my head around like how does something like that get into the open market and what is it used like is it used to like 1 grain in like every 10 pounds of fucking cocaine, 1 grain and like every 10 pounds of fucking heroin. Like I'm just not understanding the concept. Like when cocaine and heroin is shipped, yeah, they take the cocaine, they mix it with baby powder or baby laxative, whatever it is. And then so they make it stretch out. So it's worth more. I get that. I get with heroin, they do whatever they do with heroin and it stretches and whatever, it's cheap. But like, what the fuck is like, if something is that dangerous to do, like, what is it for? And I know the fucking Chinese aren't making it and smuggle it in for doctors. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
I mean, if you have a population that is drug addicted, what would be the best way for pretty much killing off a lot of a country you don't like?
So the fucking CIA did it again, huh?
The drug cartels would do that. What have we been having problems with at the borders and in our cities and all that?
Cupcakes.
Yes.
No? Oh shit, I meant gays. No, Finn says you make a whole pill of sugar and put 1/10 grain in each pill. Yes, I'm just taking my sugar pills, honey.
Right.
That's why, Davey. That's why crack was so cheap. The binder was baking soda. Okay, yeah, and I get that. That's what I'm saying. Like all this stuff you get in bricks and shit like that, and then you cut it up to make it last. Like, how do you just grab like one little fucking grain? Okay, that goes there. Okay, that goes in there. That goes like, who fucking does that? You know how fucking pissed I would be if that drew that straw. If like you're the guy who has to put the one grain of fucking fentanyl in each bag of cocaine, I'd be so fucking mad.
Dude, check this out.
Get your
when I left
ready.
the military contracting company, right? I went and did the little I did the Sanford thing, made the ink and the pens. Then I went to the military contracting company. After that, and there was a pharmaceutical company that made a manufacturing plant in my area. All right. I actually applied for that. And with my skills and everything that I've fucking done, they offered me a badass job. I'm not going to lie. I was going to get paid $36 fucking dollars an hour to make pills. Go look at it. They wanted me to sit in an SCBA suit all fucking day. I have to decontaminate everywhere I go. No.
You know what I'd say?
Oh.
Fuck you.
Right?
That's what I'd say.
I looked at that and I was like, look, I'm first responder. I have to do that every time somebody spears a barrel of bullshit in this fucking plant that I'm in right now, or in that plant that I was in at that time. There's no way in fuck I'm going to be able to do that. Not all fucking day. So yeah, apparently they wanted me for some hazardous ass shit. I ain't doing it.
Not for 36 an hour. Fuck you.
I was amazed, dude, when I was looking at that. I was like, dude, that's more than I'm all right. What the fuck? And they're just like, yeah, they were just, you'll be in a self-contained breathing apparatus suit for 6 hours a day. Huh? You have to decontaminate every room you change to. So, limit your bathroom stops as much as you can. Huh? Yeah, you're going to be messing with some hazardous shit. Fuck you. But yeah.
I used to love cocaine. Yeah, listen, I used to love cocaine too. And then it came to one time when I was older-ish, about 10 years ago. About 10 years ago or so. I did it again. A buddy of mine had it. And yeah, I did it and I couldn't breathe for 3 fucking days. And I'm like, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Can't do this shit no more. I'm old. Jennifer with the dono! Any LCC tonight? If so, say the channel name, please. Yes, Jennifer, I will. What up, Boom Boom? I am back. Yes, LCC will be back tonight on Lights, Camera, Citation at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. Right after this show. But, yeah. I don't know, man. It's fucking wild that something like that is readily available.
We both had it ready. I just now realized that.
Maybe last time I saw you got queasy without even touching it.
But yeah.
Oh, well, cocaine. Yeah, listen, I like I said, I couldn't fucking. I was like, yeah, sure. We fucking had a great time. Was drinking my balls off, having a good time, and fucking and when I do, here's the thing though, because I have ADHD, it does the same thing that Ritalin does to people. It calms me down. So I was having a great time, but I was in the corner like this, just drinking, having a good time, being me, and everybody. You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Why? You're calm. Like, yeah, because I have ADHD. It levels me out. And then the next day, for the next 3 days, I was Guys, I don't know what I can't do that again because I got breath for 3 fucking days. Then I felt like I got into a fight with Mike Tyson. I was like, I think it's time to give that up.
I've never actually done it myself.
You've never done it?
No, I saw one of my friends buy an 8-ball of Coke, went in the back of Radio Shack where he was working. Yes, this is how long ago it was. It was a fucking Radio Shack. Went in the back of a Radio Shack on a Friday night when he was working. Rearranged the entire store, did all the fucking dude. He restocked, rearranged, and did the entire processing all the way through the fucking library of shit in there. He had an inventory sheet that he filled out.
You can get some shit done.
This motherfucker pops up Monday. And this dude was huge. He was like 6'2", 6'3", about 250, right? And this motherfucker came out looking 6'2", 6'3", 180 by the time he was done. He looked like a fucking skeleton. Like he didn't eat. He just sat there and snorted and fucking did shit in that store. And I was like, what the actual fuck?
No, I
never touched it because of that.
I was a fat cocaine user. I would fucking do cocaine and eat. But yeah,
I know that's what I would have done if I got on that shit. I wouldn't have done anything, so I'd just withered the fuck away like that.
I would love to see you one time.
Nope.
One time. You would not fucking shut. We'd have to do an 8-hour show and just starring you. That would be it. And I'd just be sitting here making comments and just fucking laughing.
Ben Shapiro at 2x speed.
Oh my God! Do you know you can buy gold, right? You want to buy land in Ireland? You can buy land. You can buy a plot of gold. You can buy a plot of land. Whatever you want to buy in Ireland. Just don't go. Just give it to me. I'll give you the money. Give me the money and I'll do it. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. And Moyle, you need a Moyle? I got you a Moyle. You need?
I will admit, I love the fact that Daily Wire is crashing. I love it. Anyway.
They're all fucking crashing, and it's all glorious to watch. It's all the quartering is fucking coming down. Chrissy Mayer is fucking in that whole fucking train of things. All this shit that's coming back. That she stroked off a dog's balls at one point. There's a video of that. Apparently, she was stroking a dog's red rocket. One time they brought that up, but I don't think it was for she was just playing around with it, whatever. Apparently, she blew somebody for coke when she was coked up. These are things I've heard because of the quartering shit, and then after the whole Chrissy Mayer lying about things supposedly, I don't know. There's so much shit with this quartering thing, but it's so wild to watch because once again we've said it. If you rise too quickly, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you rise too quickly, your fall down is glorious and in a giant ball of fucking fire. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you jump to stardom real quick, as soon as that fucking other shoe drops, people are going to be waiting there salivating to watch you burn it all down. And poor Jeremy is burning it all the fuck down. Dude, I saw a picture. It said the quartering on it, and it was just, you saw a hand holding a girl's hand, and the girl was Jeremy's wife, and there was a silhouette of a black dude behind her. So it implicated that Jeremy was holding her hand while she was getting railed by a black dude. I was like, Jesus Christ. That's the last thing I want to see about my wife, even though I know.
I mean,
his wife apparently, Jeremy's corner. Jeremy's corner. Corner. Jeremy's corner. Corner.
Jeremy spoke in class today.
Yeah. All he could say was that was after the bull got done.
Look, I will say this. I'm going to keep my mouth shut publicly, but I've told you some stories.
Mm-hmm.
It all makes sense now, right?
This isn't the first time Jeremy hasn't been able to pay people.
Oh, this is
allegedly.
Fucking I love it. I fucking love it.
Listen, dude, I don't take any glory in watching anybody fall because it's a mob mentality thing. It's a fucking, once somebody smells blood in the water, doesn't matter left or right. Once you smell blood in the water, that's it. It's gonna you're gonna get people hopping on that you probably never heard of before, just like us. Jeremy Boring probably never heard of Jeremy Boring. Jeremy, whatever his fuck his name is, Hambley, he's probably never heard of me. And I'm not saying the dude did, to be honest with you, I don't think he did anything wrong.
Oh.
He likes to watch his wife getting fucked. Like I don't
hold on.
I don't know much. I don't know much about this.
You're telling me the dude who tried to weasel his way in by calling Tim a cuck and all that and all that bullshit back in the day where he was just trying to start controversy. Tim invited him on the show, then he backed out of Tim's show and then started insulting the fuck out of the dude. Yeah, all right. I was just like, wait. Hold on now. I mean, Tim has an ego, but if there was a real offer, it fucking happened, right? Because he's going to be a dick.
Boom Boom asks, it says, for those of us who don't know, can you briefly summarize what's going on? The fucking chat at the quartering has been getting better lately. That's crazy, keyboard warriors.
I'm about to. Okay,
they're lazy.
So, from what I know about this whole situation, Jeremy was trying to. This is when Tim was really catching on with Rumble. Tim was going there. Jeremy got his sign up with Rumble, and he was just trying to get his way into this kind of this circle by trying to bully the fuck out of Tim Pool instead of working business related, you know. And then Tim invites him on. He backs down because he doesn't like to travel. That was the reason. He's scared of flying. So he says. So he's not going to go on Tim's show. Then starts to trash Tim on his own channel about how he couldn't go on the show. He won't be on the show. And that kind of kicked me off. And I was like, okay, I see what everybody's fucking talking about with the dude. All he wants to do is just start shit. And then you had the real
Jennifer
fallout
before. Jennifer said, bully him how?
Bully him how? He was just, dude, he was just going off with just like, oh, you're going to sit there and say this. You're going to do this. Dude, no, he was trying to bully the hell out of Tim. He wasn't doing it in a respectful way. It would be like what I would do if me and Tim clashed. And I was like, dude, no. I mean, if you two had an actual beef behind each other, I could understand a little bit of animosity in what you're saying with shit. Because he was going after, oh, Tim's doing the coffee? Well, his is drop shipped. I know it is. Mine isn't. Yes, the fuck it is. Apparently, it's more drop shipped than you want it to be. But he was going off just trying to attack a whole bunch of people and trying to get drama started in the field. And I was just like, okay, I see what the fuck you're doing. Then the Publica popped up. You know, he was taking the money from the Publica. There was no money from the Publica.
I'm gonna pretend and say no because I'm gonna pretend like we never had that conversation and just say no for the content.
No, apparently Sydney Watson gave it away. She was on with somebody that she had actually given text to and everything. He had fucked her over so hard, dude. For her tea company, he was like, okay, you can use my shipping company. We'll get a deal with, bulk orders, things like that. We'll get a deal with things like that. So it'll be a lower rate. She's like, great, cool. And so he comes out and he's talking about like 30 to 50 cents per fucking item in a box that's packed in a box. They box it up and, they make everything for you. You just pay per box or per item that you pack, right? He said 30 to 50 cents. He was charging her $2.50 per item in every box of tea that she sold.
Jesus.
And then she looks at this like, what the fuck? And he's like, well, you should have structured your business better. Hey, this is a legally binding contract. You agreed to $2.50 per item in every box you sold. And so if she had a box of 10 fucking items of just tea bags, like a sample pack, and she had to pay $25 for every one of those. Yeah. Yeah, that's how fucked it was, dude. He was stealing money from the public of funds. That's why nobody was getting paid. And he blamed her for it because she wouldn't pay anybody out. With what money? The money that you were taking? I told you. I told you a long time ago what was happening, brother.
I don't listen. I like I said, I don't know much. I've been hearing just things, and like I said, I think that the thing that got me that I didn't like I was saying before, is that he was telling people that not to go on smaller shows because you're worth more than that, and you don't have you shouldn't be doing like. I'm like, dude, what? Why? Like, why are you telling people not to do fucking other shows, especially if they're smaller creators? Didn't that?
And now you understand what happened to Ashley, right?
Yeah, I know. I got that. But it's just like, and we may or may not have been affected by some of that stuff. So yeah. But
it's all over the fact that he is trying anybody and everybody that does any dealings with him, he will try to fuck them over no matter what. And that's what it's about. He's a piece of shit. He just preys off people. Look, he picked up when what's her name got fired from Timecast. The woman that's there now. Oh God. Hannah Claire.
Hannah Claire. Did she quit? I heard she quit.
She got fired. Apparently she wasn't doing shit.
Okay.
Is what I was told. So he's just like, why am I paying you if you're not gonna do shit? You show up on the show once every 2-3 months. So yeah, that's what happened with that. And he rushed in to pick her up. And apparently he's not paying anybody. He didn't pay Melanie Mac.
And the whole fucking Renaissance Fair thing was kind of fucking creepy too.
Yeah. He did give half of the super chat money to Sydney when they were doing community notes. He did do that. But everything else went missing.
Like I said, I don't know. I just a few things that I heard about, not going on other smaller people's channels for fucking, because you're like, you shouldn't, like, that's a dick move to do. So what? Who gives a fuck? He told people he didn't like fucking being a cuckold, and then he became a cuckold. Like, I think a lot of this shit is just let it fucking, if it's gonna die, let it die. Let it fucking die.
Right.
But there's people just hanging on to it, like fucking Kino Casino. Those guys just every day. Jeremy, oh boy, Jeremy took a shit in the pool every day. We gotta like, it's really, that's okay. All right, whatever. You guys, that's your
kind of entertainment. That's your kind of entertainment.
Yeah. And the same thing with Jeremy. If that's your kind of entertainment, that's your entertainment. I don't watch it, because it's not my cup of tea. And if everybody stops watching it, then he'll eventually go away. But people aren't going to stop watching it. I mean, it was funny to watch.
Stop, but Rumble won't let him. He's got a contract.
He's contract. Yeah, he's got a contract. He can't not do it. And all of a sudden, his channel's taking a hit from it. Like, he went from like 20,000 people watching to like 7,000. Right. Like, so yeah, Rumble's eventually probably gonna let him out of his contract or something like that. But I mean, listen, if the guy, Jennifer with the dodo. I thought Kino was a dude and a fetch. No, Jennifer, he's just Canadian. That's the problem.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't listen. Like I said, I have no opinion. If he goes, he goes. If he doesn't, and stays, then I don't give a shit either way. I just didn't I just saw blurbs of things, and then Chrissy got hit with it. And then you know, and then this person, then like Brittany Venti came on and started telling her off, and then she was told, but she wasn't told, and then she started talking about how she was just, you know, and I believed her.
Out
her
of
whole
control because everybody ate into it for views.
Yeah. It was this the whole thing. I'm like, what? So Jeremy likes to sit in the corner, watch his wife get fucked. Oh, okay. And
you do you.
That.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it was.
He talks about how that's bad. Okay, so he's a fucking hypocrite. Cool.
Yeah, he doesn't want to know. He doesn't want people to know his kinks. I mean, there's a lot of people who are quiet and silent about it. So
how the fuck are you so surprised when this motherfucker pissed in a drain in his basement floor? I mean, seriously.
Listen, I used to pee in a dehumidifier when I was sneaking out of my first wife's house. I would go, and I was homeless. So my first wife, she lived in a basement at her dad's house. Shut up. Let me finish the story. My first wife, I was homeless. So I would sneak into my first wife. She had what are those storm doors in the back. So I would leave. I would say goodbye to the whole family. I would leave out the front, wait 20 minutes, then go through the back and go down into the basement and into a room and fall asleep. And then I'd wake up at like 6 in the morning, either just before her dad left for work or just before her dad left for work. I would jump out this little tiny fucking window. But so, you know, you wake up in the morning, you got to piss. She had a dehumidifier in the fucking room, and I would pee in the dehumidifier because I couldn't go upstairs to the bathroom. So I would pee in the dehumidifier, and then I would dump it out. Oh, of course, the dehumidifier had water in it. I would dump it out, put it back, leave. And my car had all my shit in it because I was homeless. So I would go to the nearest gas station, get all fucking dressed and brush my teeth and shit like that. And then I'd go to work. And then that happened for about a year or so. And then we got a place. Yeah.
All right. I understand the desperation and shit, but we're breaking back into her house to sleep, pissing in a dehumidifier. And then sneaking the squatter's rights, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I had to pee. I didn't squat to pee, but I had to pee.
For okay. The squatter's rights. Yeah. I live here.
Yeah.
This corner of the fucking basement is.
What up, Wes?
What's going on, Wes? How you doing?
Dude, it was because I was still big back then. And so I was literally, it was like pushing a sausage through a casing, trying to get me out that fucking window. But I got it every day.
We have lost the entire point of everything past 7:30.
Oh, he's quiet. No, I stood up to pee, Jennifer. I stood up to pee. It was the dehumidifier thing. But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I was homeless and I had nowhere to go. So that's what I had to do. But
I understand the desperation, but fuck.
But yeah, I didn't understand the whole. I still don't understand why. Once again, it's everybody stockpiling just to stockpile. That's all it is, and it's for clickbait and it's for fucking people who love to rage bait and fucking be angry about shit.
It's just like I said, Hassan Piker crew.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his. I don't watch him. I don't care. It's just all of a sudden this came onto the radar and everybody was jumping on and I'm watching it going. And like I said, the thing that infuriated the most to me was that he was telling people not to do smaller shows. And like, fuck you, dude. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, to tell people not to do shows? You're not the fuck. You're the guy. Who do you think you are? The fucking guy. You're not Tony Soprano. Oh, don't do other shows. Fuck you. And whoever do whatever fucking show they want.
Have to be dehumidifiers. Technically, he had somewhere to sleep, so he wasn't homeless. Now, was he?
I get homeless people peeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I was homeless because I had no home. I didn't have a home. It wasn't my home. It was just where. I guess if you're so sweet and home is where the heart is. Yeah, that was my home. But anyway.
Did they ever know you were in the basement?
No clue. No clue. All right. My mother-in-law. Her stepmom. It's just everything. She existed. She's great. Listen, I have nothing bad to say about my first wife or her family. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're great. They were great people. They were great to me. It just didn't work out. That's all it was. They were great, but she was just everything just went over her head. And her dad at the time was, and we didn't know about it, was doing, not he was taking prescription medication. We'll put it that way. And he just didn't care. He was just happy that his daughter was safe and home with him. And so, yeah. So they didn't really, do I know they know? I have no idea. They never said it to me or anything like that, but it is what it is. What are you looking up?
There was a story. What your story reminded me of this. There was a story that I heard of a man who loved a woman, right? But she was married. So the man, disappears, becomes homeless, disappears, right?
Yeah.
18 years later, the woman's husband of that man that disappeared, became homeless and disappeared. 18 years later, the woman's husband was killed. It turns out the motherfucker was living in the attic.
For 18 years?
Yes, 18 fucking years. He was living in her attic. They had a fight and he attacked her. Dude came down from the attic and killed him. That's how they found out he was in the house. 18 years. They did not fucking know, dude. I was just like, this is the wildest fucking story ever. What? I
to be honest with you,
but yeah.
Somebody could be living in our fucking garage and I wouldn't know because we haven't been in there in months in the garage. So I kind of get it. If you don't use your attic or whatever it is.
Yeah. He would sneak down while everybody was gone. He would eat. He would shower. He would live in the house. He knew their schedules. And he would sneak back up in the attic like 20, 30 minutes before he knew anybody would come home. He would stay upstairs just in case anybody came home early or for whatever fucking reason. But he stayed in their attic.
Bro, could you imagine how, he killed the husband.
Yes.
Right? And her, or just the husband?
The husband.
Okay. So could you imagine for 18 years she was going, "Do you hear that?" And he's like, "It's just nothing. Shut the fuck up. Go to bed." Do you? No, I swear to God, I hear somebody laughing. And he's just like, "No, it's probably the kids. Just go to bed." Come to find out 18 years later, you're murdered by the motherfucker that your wife's been telling you about for 18 years. Hey, wake up. You heard that, right? What? Did you fart? No. Did you? No. It was a fart. It's probably the kid. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Trying to fucking sleep here.
It was the wildest fucking story, dude, because I remember hearing about this. It was an autoplay video on YouTube, but I was working while that was playing, and I was just listening to the story, and I was like, there ain't no fucking way. I stopped working to look this shit up because it sounded bullshit. It was fucking true. I'd have to go back and remember all that, but I was just like, this is fucking wild. A dude's, literally, he planned to be homeless, made it look homeless, and then he disappeared from public view because he snuck into her house, hid up in the attic, and lived there for 18 years to spy on her. They have a fight. He pops down from the attic, it kills the husband, shoots him. It shoots the fucking husband. And I'm just like, no, hold up, what? If they're 18 years.
That right there is commitment. That is commitment right there. You watch your ex-wife fuck another dude for 18 years. That motherfucker puts hands on
his
him.
Ex-wife. He was just somebody he just fell in love with. They were never even a thing. He just is infatuated with a woman.
That's it?
Yes.
They weren't. They did like she didn't have his kid or anything like that.
No. Absolutely not. He had just met her one night out in public, and he was talking to her. He became infatuated, purposely made himself look homeless, disappeared from the public because he was well known in the public. I mean, that wasn't like she wasn't riffraff. She was a rich woman.
Jennifer's asking for the story.
I forget the whole damn story. We're going to have to look that up. But yeah, she was a rich woman. She was well out of the way, but he became infatuated with her, literally planned out being homeless, snuck into her fucking house, hid in the attic for 18 fucking years. Her and her husband get into a fight 18 years after, and he comes down and murders the dude because he thinks he's attacking her. I'm like, nah, dude, what the fuck?
Jeez.
Quit talking about it. Show us. I have to find it again. I'll have to look that back up. I forget the names of the people involved, but yeah, I'll have to look up that story.
Didn't you just look it up though?
No. Because man that hid in house for decade kills woman's husband. Man hid in attic.
No, there's 2 T's. I even know that.
Yes. I was going to spell addict for a second and added dict. Yes. Man hid in attic for 18 years.
In college, my next door neighbor had a boa constrictor. Once he lost it, a little concentrated would...
Here it is. 1920s murder that shocked Los Angeles.
Oh, come on. It was 19... Okay. All right. It was 1920.
All right. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Let's hit the other side. We got to watch this then. This is going to be fun. Y'all are going to love this shit. For the YouTube side, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Let's go ahead and take a little break here. Give us about 3 minutes. We will return on the other side.
Hey, it's me, Davey. You know, the simple one. Here at Off Label Podcast, we're all about doing things the off-label way. But without you, we're just 2 idiots who talk to each other on the internet. So please, if you could, hit that like button, repost, and give us a follow. And if you're feeling frisky enough, throw a comment. We now return you to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Isn't that hard?
I mean, it's not.
So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I leave an impression and take a redemption, just kill